Philadelphia 76ers. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, both are playing at an extremely high level. If you watched the game last night against the Cavaliers, amazing little step back, little block by Embiid, and then his little fadeaway clinched the game for them. And they've been playing great. Ben Simmons matched up really well with LeBron, and Joel Embiid has been playing hard all year, but so have Ben Simmons, putting up triple doubles, playing well. Both are great talents. 8-2 in the last 10 games, been playing up to their potential as well. You know, beating some good teams. Obviously, the Cavs, Knicks, Miami Heat, and then post the break, they beat the Bulls by 1. That was a crazy game. Ben Simmons put up a triple double. Magic's not a good team. They did lose to the Wizards and the Heat. So in the last 10 games, those are the last 2 they've lost. But they're 8-2. They've been on this winning streak. They've been playing really, really well. They played really well last night against the Cavs. They're having a lot of fun this season. That's what I like. Like, I predicted them to be 6 or 7, but I didn't predict them to be this much fun this year. They're just going around. Joel Embiid is going on Instagram talking about Karl Anthony Towns. You know, he's just having fun. They're all playing well. They're all meshing as a team. Chemistry, Redick, McConnell. It's every single night. Like, there's someone else different. Someone's playing. Someone's stepping up, and they're playing a fun brand of basketball. Even when they're not winning right now, they're obviously the 6th seed, fighting for a higher seeding. But they're just playing young guys, also some veterans, just the mixed in. They're playing very, very fun basketball. Their basketball is very, very fun. And it's nice to watch because you watch two guys that Embiid is in his 2nd year. Simmons is a rookie, but both are playing like extremely talented players right now. Like, obviously, I know when the playoffs come, experience always shows. But in the regular season right now, 82 games, they're playing like seasoned veterans. Yeah, I know Embiid doesn't play all 82 games because Embiid has some problems, injury issues. But they're still both, even with that, they're 6th seed, and they're both playing lights out. I honestly think Ben Simmons was an all-star snub. Goran Dragic, you put Goran Dragic in over Ben Simmons. Have you seen that type of talent? There's such a talent discrepancy there. Like, I like Goran Dragic, but like the talent discrepancy, because people are calling Ben Simmons the next LeBron James, and I'm starting to buy it right now because I personally thought Brandon Ingram would be a better player, a better pick, because he had more of a scoring ability. He wasn't tentative. I felt like when Ben Simmons came to the league, I felt like he was too much of a snot person. He's like, I'm not gonna play, you know what I mean? Like, I thought he was like a bad personality, but I like this guy now. I've actually changed my mind on Ben Simmons. I like this guy. Dude has been playing lights out. Dude, he puts it all on the court, man. He has every single skill. He can't shoot, obviously, but neither can LeBron. But if he can get a better shooting motion, and he can drive. He's unstoppable when he drives, and when he can pass really well, rebound. He can do everything but shoot. But, that'll improve over time because they said Lonzo Ball can't shoot. There's a lot of guys can't shoot right now. So that'll improve over time. Just give it some time, He'll fix it. LeBron obviously fixed his jumper. His jumper's pretty good now. So, give him time, So, he's just post-presence. Both of them are dominating. Embiid and Simmons, both of them back into players. If you watch the brand of basketball the Sixers play, it's fun. It's kind of like an old school kind of brand as well, mixed in there. They do some dirty work. Embiid does some dirty work, and Sarge does some dirty work, and Simmons actually does a lot of dirty work too. So it's sort of like they have like a good balance, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing I feel like with Ben Simmons that the Sixer team has. They have a lot of good balance. They're able to get guys who can shoot. They got McConnell, Redick on the wings, and then they also got guys down low who can kill you. So I feel like if this Sixer team is gonna be a dangerous playoff team, if they get like the Celtics or Toronto, my opinion, I think if they get the Sixers or Toronto, if they're not the Sixers or Toronto, the Celtics or Toronto, they're beating them. Because Simmons and Embiid, nobody can guard either one of them on either team. Now, yeah, I know you could put Embiid on Ibaka. That'll limit him. That won't stop him. Because they're both guys. They run around. They're fast. They're talented. See, here's the thing. When you put a young team that has nothing to lose in the playoffs, they're going to play their heart out. They're going to put all their stops out. And they're going to do everything that's possible to win. So they are more dangerous than the experienced team that knows has been there and it tries to, pace themselves and be like, we don't want to go too hard this game because we want to do it for next game. Some teams, but I feel like when the 76ers go to the playoffs, they're going to put all on the court. And I think it's going to help them beat either the Celtics or the Raptors. Because I like the Celtics, but they're heavily inconsistent. Like, I know it's a Brad Stevens system, and when they're executing to the system perfectly, they're a good team. Irving, Tatum, Horford. They got some good pieces. Smart, Rozier. But sometimes I feel like as a team, sometimes they don't execute well enough. I think that's why the Sixers could knock them off. The Raptors, come playoff time, we all know how it goes. They lose game 1. They take it all the way to 7. Here's the thing. You can't fool around with these Sixers. These Sixers are a dangerous, dangerous threat. The thing is, they have nothing to lose right now. They're a young team that's up and coming in the future. So, even if they lose, it won't matter for them. But I just feel like they're playing a fun brand of basketball right now. They're making basketball for them fun, and they're winning games. They're just doing it by having fun, on Instagram, on Twitter. Joel Embiid's doing his little antics, and Ben Simmons on the court. And they're both doing really well on the court together. They have a lot of good team chemistry, which I think is really, really fueling this. And I think they put a water bottle over TJ McConnell when he got a triple-double. And they know who their personnel is, and they're able to mesh it very well. I'm very happy for the coach, actually. Because this guy went through a lot of scrutiny. They went tanking. They went down the drain. They were terrible for so many years. And this coach got so much scrutiny for so many years for helping the team tank. But this year, they are a threat. Think about that. In my opinion, they are a threat to the Eastern Conference throne, because when you are a team that has nothing to lose, that is when you are at your most dangerous. Like the Warriors last year. They were at their most dangerous because they wanted revenge. This year, they're obviously going to be a little less dangerous because they're going to be a little too cocky. That's just my opinion. I feel like it all goes to the mindset. And I think the mindset of the 76ers right now is just to go to the playoffs, have a fun time there, and just, they're not expecting to win the championship. But that mindset will actually help them because they'll be more focused. They'll be more, you know what I mean? I feel like the team that is more focused will win. Obviously, I know this is more of a laid-back approach, but I feel like once it comes to the playoffs, once it comes to each game, I think both of them are going to have razor focus. And here's the thing. They don't make many mistakes. Even as rookies, neither of them make many mistakes. Ben Simmons doesn't make that many mistakes. That's what I'm saying. They both play like veterans. That is the most dangerous part of their games. Not the part that they, I know they're rebounding, steals, assists, post presence, but the most dangerous part about their game is the way that they both look like veterans already in this league, and both of them are amazing talents. And I thought with Markelle Fultz sprinkled in there, they could really be a threat this year. But obviously, I was wrong about my Markelle Fultz prediction because he hasn't even played more than 5 games this year, which is sad because his shoulder is broken. I don't know why they keep talking about his bad motion when his shoulder is obviously still probably hurting. So I give him a break, man. He's got to adjust to the NBA speed and stuff. So let him go. Just give him some time. Give it some time, and let's see what happens with that. But Simmons and Embiid, man, they're pulling Philadelphia basketball back, man. Especially after the Eagles just won the Super Bowl. You got to have some sort of thing in Philadelphia going, or it's just not going to work. And Philadelphia sports fans are crazy right now because their other team is also good. Like this team, Simmons and Embiid. See, they're working so well together. I feel like come playoff time, I just feel like it's just going to be automatic for them. I don't think they're really going to need much experience. I think it's just going to be they go to the playoffs, it's going to be like another game. Obviously, 7-game series against the same team. See, that's what I think is even more dangerous. If they figure a team out very fast, they'll get it, and they'll be able to beat them in 4 games. So that's why I think the Sixers are a legitimate threat this year in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Yes, I know they're a young team, and I think they could probably potentially fall to the 7 or 8. Nah, I don't know about the 8 because Miami looks locked in the 8 right now. I think if they fall as far as 7. If they go up, they go as far as 4. So we'll see what happens in terms of playoff positioning. But if they get a good matchup in the first round, they could wreak some havoc. You never know, man. I mean, if they could get out of playing the Cavaliers in the first round or second round, and they play some other teams, you never know, man. They're a really good team. Simmons and Embiid are meshing, so watch out for this young Sixers team. They've been playing really, really well recently, and they have enough pieces to put it all together and play really, really well next year. So, really, really well this year and into the playoffs. So we will see what happens with that. Good job, Sixers, playing really well. Eastern Conference, let's see what happens. Just got another win tonight against Charlotte. Good win for the 76ers. And Yeah, just keep winning. Big basket by Ilyasova, getting it done. Good job.